Alright, what is up YouTube? It's Mr. Zuni back out with another video, and Ames DEFI is printing finally along with EMP. Those two were the big ones. I'm so happy that Ames and EMP have been killing it, and they're back on peg. What's cool, what I want to just walk through real quick, we are back on peg, and A share is up a lot from, I think, around like $6 around that range. We'll look at the charts too. We'll pop those bad boys up. We'll look at the charts in a second. Let's get those going. But just wanted to run through basically what I think about the new implementations and everything. I think the farming, obviously, they're having high rewards again, back to what we were actually what they were before, around the 2 for A share and around the 150 or 1.5 for Ames BUSD. So what I love about this is a new peg campaign. So this is pretty cool. So anytime, and I kind of happy when people sell Ames, because if you sell Ames, or if it goes below peg, you can throw your your BUSD in here, and you're gonna earn about 5% right now in AAlto and A share, which I'm very bullish on both. I think AAlto eventually is gonna pop back up. That'll be another video, but I think it's still AAlto hasn't popped up yet. It hasn't done anything really. So I think that the whales are in there. Everyone who is in there and they're really not selling, and they're waiting for the long run. So I kind of like the idea of AAlto. It has not popped up. Seifu's popped up. Titano died basically, or not Titano. Titan died. Titano is dying. It's down even more. I think it's around like what 0022, somewhere around there. So it's like even worse. So I think AAlto, it's kind of like a little gym. Plus, you get the great rewards of now BTC Bitcoin. You're gonna get that this month. So in August, it's gonna be Bitcoin month. So we'll see what happens with all of that. But to get these two tokens at a 5% daily APR is nuts. And I think that's gonna incentivize people to stay in the protocol and keep your Ames. But if they don't, hey, you can throw it in here. I think it's gonna be like a little arbitrage kind of thing. Might be pretty cool. Also, too, what I found out is they're gonna do their crawl campaign, or it's gonna be like it's basically like the detonator for EMP. It's gonna be Ames's detonator basically, and you're gonna be using Ames BUSD to throw in there, and you're gonna earn around, I think it's around 90%. Actually, let me pull it up real quick. I think I was checking it out. So you're gonna earn around 90%. So there's gonna be like a miner and then the detonator. So I think I'll double check. Let me see. Let's double check right together. I know that they had a couple. Oh, here's the Equinox. I think it's called Equinox. Here's their. They did an AMA with Yabonks. Okay, that's cool. And let's get to Ames's announcement. Yeah, buddy. Here. Well, that's the. Oh, look at that. That's new. Okay. Well, that's YouTube. Let's see. What do they do with the cavern crawl right here, boys? Look at that. So this is going to be what Ames is going to be doing, the detonator. So as you can see here, you're going to deposit, and you're going to be a max payout. So let's go into the actual white, or I guess the white paper, or the paper on what they gave us. So this is going to be super cool. It's called the cavern crawl, and you'll be using BUSD. And they're gonna have the same thing with a lottery. So monthly lotto 2 winners, daily lotto 3 winners. So this is gonna be something cool. I think they're expanding upon the detonator from what I've seen. And here are the minor components of it. So this is the minor component of the cavern crawl function, similar to the traditional miner. So it's gonna be, except that so honestly, if you guys haven't heard about Libero and Libra, they have the same kind of thing. It's very similar to the miner, but this is going to be like the detonator. And I believe you're going to be hitting, so the miner rewards model. So basically you'll be earning 1.5% a day until the 90% ROI. And then obviously you're going to have to put in more money. And the other bonuses from the cavern call rewards, which fluctuate. So the rewards fluctuate. So for the 1.5 is going to fluctuate. Kind of like how the EMP, when it was like 365, they were kind of saying it was 1% a day, but it's not really. It's more or less like 0.4 to like 0.6, I want to say. So it's going to be something similar where it's going to be the 1.5 if everything's going well, and if it goes, if the whole ecosystem kind of does another bear market down again, it may go lower, kind of how like we did the nodes. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be able to bring a lot of money into the ecosystem because you have that BUSD and Ames. So we're not getting so much volatility. So you can kind of count this as like, a whole dollar. And you have the benefit of Ames as well to actually increase in price. So it does stay around the $1. But I remember when they had the bull run, we had that little run for Ames. I think A share went up to like $200, and the BUSD or the Ames I think went up to like 120, 130, almost 140. I think it was like 130, $1.30 for one Ames. So that was massive. And I think that could be the same case here because we did see a big push in Ames and A share. So I think we were sitting around like 70, going up and down for the last like week, from like 70 to like 89, back down to like 70, maybe even 69. We were crossing that kind of like that 10-15 cent threshold between the two. So yeah, that's where we kind of were in the last like week and a half. And now that we're finally on peg, I think this is going to bring a lot more money into the ecosystem. I think the peg pool, this peg campaign, is going to be super cool. So when people want to be bad actors and they want to get out, you can just hop in here, put your BUSD, and then what's cool is when they give it back to you, they give it back to you, and they give it back to you in Ames BUSD. So you can throw in here to earn some more A share, or you can go into the detonator or their cavern crawl and earn there. And I think it's pretty cool if you can get a chance to get an A share. So A shares they did have a limited supply because there's a limited supply of A share. I think there's around like, what was it, 33,000 or something like that, around that range total of A share. And then Ames that you can buy already right now. You can go in here. So this can be your mini boardroom printer to get more Ames to throw back into the detonator or the cavern crawl, or even to the farms. And for me, I'm so happy that I was able to get a few of these A share nodes. So I'm sitting pretty on that. I'm happy about that. And I can't wait for the APRs to go back up to, I think they were around the 2% a day. I want to say that for the A share nodes, since the bear correction, whatever, we've been sitting around that 0.40 a day. So it's not that bad, but it's kind of not the best. So hopefully those spiked up because we did see the farm spike up. So I'm hoping those nodes spike up a little bit so we can start earning some more A share and start throwing it back in here. But yeah, guys, that is a pretty cool about Ames. I wanted to wait a little bit of like a day because they did peg last night. But I want to kind of wait, and I think I kind of think about what I wanted to talk about, because I think that the peg campaign and getting AAlto is going to be something cool, along with A share at around, maybe if it goes correctly, maybe around the 2%. And when people hop back in, it may go up to like 2% a day. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens, and hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.